The story of Hollywood begins in the late 19th century. Los Angeles, bathed in sunshine, beckoned filmmakers. Its diverse landscapes and plentiful light offered ideal conditions for shooting. Early filmmakers, escaping the constraints of Edison's patents, found a haven in this sun-drenched paradise. Land was cheap, and the atmosphere was ripe for innovation. A new industry was about to be born. By the 1910s, Hollywood was a burgeoning film town. Small studios sprung up, churning out silent films for eager audiences. These early films were simple, often comedic, and full of action. They were a far cry from the sophisticated narratives that would later define Hollywood. But they captivated audiences nonetheless. The seeds of a cultural phenomenon were sown. The 1920s saw the rise of the studio system. Powerful studios like Universal, Paramount, and MGM emerged, vertically integrating production, distribution, and exhibition. These studios exerted immense control over the industry. They signed actors to long-term contracts, creating a system of stars who became household names. The studios crafted their images, dictated their roles, and built their legends. The studio system, for all its flaws, fostered an era of incredible creativity. Talented directors, writers, and actors collaborated under one roof, producing a staggering volume of films. Genres were defined, conventions were established, and Hollywood's signature style began to emerge. The world was watching, and Hollywood was ready for its close-up. The 1930s and 1940s are often hailed as Hollywood's golden age. This era saw the birth of talkies, revolutionizing storytelling and captivating audiences anew. Iconic films like Gone with the Wind and Casablanca transported viewers to different worlds, showcasing Hollywood's storytelling prowess. Stars like Humphrey Bogart, Clark Gable, and Katharine Hepburn became cultural icons, their faces gracing silver screens and magazine covers worldwide. The Golden Age was a time of glamour and escapism. Audiences flocked to movie palaces, seeking solace from the depression and the anxieties of war. Hollywood provided an escape, a world of dreams and desires projected onto the silver screen. It was a time when movies mattered, shaping culture and capturing the spirit of an era. Section 4. Television's rise, a new era dawns. As the post-war era unfolded, Hollywood faced unprecedented challenges. Television, still a fledgling medium, began to fiercely compete for the attention of audiences. This led to a decline in movie attendance, and studios found themselves grappling with how to adapt to this shift. The rise of independent filmmaking further disrupted the established studio system, challenging the once seemingly invincible Hollywood to confront a rapidly changing landscape. In response, the industry embraced innovation. Widescreen formats like CinemaScope were introduced, offering a more immersive cinematic experience. Studios also began to experiment with new genres, embracing social realism and tackling controversial themes. Additionally, the production code, which had long dictated moral guidelines in filmmaking, loosened its grip, allowing for greater creative freedom in the stories that could be told. Section 5. From blockbusters to streaming, Hollywood evolves. The late 20th century marked the rise of the blockbuster. Films like Jaws and Star Wars ushered in an era of high-concept, special effects-driven cinema that captivated audiences worldwide. The summer blockbuster became a cultural phenomenon, drawing massive audiences and forever changing the economics of the industry. Hollywood had entered the age of the mega franchise, but that was just the beginning. The digital revolution brought further upheaval. Home video, cable television, and eventually streaming services transformed how audiences consumed content. Initially hesitant, Hollywood soon embraced these new platforms, recognizing their potential to reach a global audience. As a result, the lines between film and television began to blur, with streaming services emerging as major players in the entertainment industry.